Welcome to Doc Brown's Dentist Hour. I'm your host, Doc.
I'm your host, Brown.
I'm the patient.
Welcome to FurCast, episode 320. I am your fabulous Blue Fox host, Pharaoh.
I'm your Red Wolf host, Paradox.
And I'm your otter, Nico.
Hooray!
Also, I did like the fact that you said that you're patient.
I'm patient.
I'm your patient.
not a name, just
Yeah.
I'm patient.
I'm patient.
Which I'm very, honestly, you are being very patient, so good for you.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I don't know if does it deserve a ding? I don't know. You know what? There we go. I'll do it anyway.
Okay.
Because you're being patient.
Anyway, welcome to FurCast, episode 320. Let's see, what can we mention in this episode compared to last week? What happened in this week? Okay, so first of all, we have hot water again.
Woo!
It's amazing. I'm not a musky...
Showers.
Yeah, we could take showers finally. Last week we...
You can take cold showers.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, on that Sunday morning, I had to actually wet down my hair because I had to go to sing, and I had to turn on the cold water and did my hair. It was the worst experience. I didn't actually step in the shower, just washed my hair with it. Just want to feel ice, make your hair feel like it's freezing on top of your head. It's just,
Ice water challenge.
It's like that, but worse. It just kept going. I was upset.
You want to do a polar swim?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're not an otter from an ice arena.
No.
No. But yeah, so we got hot water again. We find that there was, what a nightmare that was. So this house is 100 years old, and I mentioned that on the last show, but basically, in order to replace the water heater, it was also a good opportunity to fix some of the pipes in the basement, and they were
Which was gonna get fixed over the summer.
Yeah, originally, but it is...
No, in this upcoming summer.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Same with the water heater, essentially was gonna get probably replaced this upcoming summer, but then life decided to be expedite that.
Yep. There were galvanized steel pipes soldered to copper pipes, which, by the way, they rust each other. So there were a few of those pipes that we cut out that were like, how did water even get down this? But we replaced it all with brand new PEX, I believe. Mm-hmm. So now we have all new water
and shark
system.
bite.
And shark bites,
Ooh-ah.
which have a really hilarious logo. But anyway, Nico, you finally have a gerb.
I have a gerb.
Sharks are great plumbers. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, sharks are great plumbers.
Yes. They also have two dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's actually one dick. It's a hemipene.
Okay. Yes.
It's just it's the same dick, but it has
It's
two.
like a snake's tongue,
Yeah, it's like yeah.
but a penis,
It's like-
Okay.
but on a shark.
Yes.
Moving on, you have a job.
I do have a job.
Hooray.
I'm happy about it.
Congrats.
I get paid now.
I don't think we're really going to talk about your job, but
I can't talk about my job really, but
Yeah.
I got a job. Yay!
hooray, you're working finally.
For a little bit.
Yeah, for a little
Oh
bit.
yeah. No, I have 5 days. I started yesterday, and then I have 5 days, and then I have vacation for a week. A forced vacation that I have to take. I'm like,
Yep.
oh boy.
Timing is just not nice to you with this.
I mean, I'm okay with it because it means I get to have a week of yeah, I'm really tired, and then I can spend that week to
Yeah. And then two more things before we jump into the roundup. One is there is no show next week because we're going to Kerfluffle in Toronto. It's going to be at a water park.
Woo!
So if you are in and around the Toronto area, highly recommend it. You can go to kerfluffle.ca and sign up. I'm just advertising Av's event for free because it is awesome and Av is awesome and we're going. So if you're going to Kerfluffle, we'll see you there.
I don't know who Av was skating with, but I loved that gif.
Oh, the skating, that was good.
Where, Av, all things, is just naturally born, asshole in fursuit. Mm-hmm. He's blue, and he's going to be an ass. But he's like a showboat all the time. I love it. But the other husky was just struggling on his skate, and Av just skates behind him, and then just skates backwards, and all of a sudden the husky just looks up and just middle fingers.
That's great.
Oh,
yeah, they
it's so
did.
good.
They did like a furry ice skating get together thing. Yeah. And then only other thing is we had another crazy random happenstance where I got to meet a furry. So you guys might remember how I met Toll Wolf. He's been on the show before, and he's a fur from Australia, furry and a pup from Australia. And I met him because my mother went to Pride in our city and then saw him in pup gear and talked to him, and then that was how I got to meet him, which was interesting. And we've been friends since. That was last year. But today, before the show, Nico and I were kind of sitting in here, and we were setting up, and we were just like, you know what? We kind of just want to get some exercise.
We were very bored.
Yeah, we were just really bored, and we're like, let's just go to the mall. So we go to the mall, and we're walking around, and we all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we just see this kid sitting on a bench with a furry shirt.
He was wearing that shirt.
Yeah, he's wearing the shirt that Pharaoh's wearing. That exact shirt.
And we saw it, and I'm like, that's a furry shirt. And he's like, and Paradox just like walked up to him and was like, I like that shirt. Where'd you get it? And he's like, Etsy. I followed somebody on Twitter, and we're like,
We're like, okay.
And we're like, oh, it was really nice. And then we walked away, and then we like, he was also wearing a collar kind of thing.
He was wearing like a little collar chain with a lock, which is like a pup thing, and we're like, So anyway, so we walked around the mall in a circle and came back, and we were like, hey, is that a furry shirt? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, cool, me too. And I just like had my shirt and it was just one of those like connection moments. And so then we talked for a little bit, and his name is Ash. I won't say the rest of his name because I don't know if it really wants to be shouted out. But
that would be a great persona.
It would be. There's a lot of furries named Ash though, but yeah. So we found them on Furry Amino and started talking, and now we're talking on Telegram.
We were saying like, oh yeah, we're doing like a furry podcast, and he's like,
oh yeah, he knew
like,
FurCast.
He's like, I know who you are. And we're like, oh.
It was just like, oh yeah, I'm like,
That's
I'm
my
Paradox.
boyfriend's favorite podcast.
He was like, I know that name. I'm like, yeah, I run FurCast. And he goes, oh, my boyfriend listens to that show. And I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. Just randomly in the shopping mall.
That you went to because you were just stressed out. And you're
he
like,
lives 3 hours away, and they went to a shopping mall just because.
Yeah.
Just like you did, just because.
I know, but we're not 3 hours away.
Yeah, we're like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So hi.
So that was a thing.
If he's going to watch this later, because he's not watching it right now. We know he's not.
Yeah, possibly.
He's at a show of something.
All right.
I wish I was at a show.
I do want to see Dear Evan Hansen with somebody.
Yeah.
I want to see Glass. The M. Night Shyamalan.
I heard weird things. I don't know if it's good. There's a lot of things I want to see.
That's not the good one. That's how.
Also, that's a movie, not a show.
It's a show.
No. A show usually is like a live thing or...
A Broadway show, yes.
Yeah. That's what you say. You say, I'm going to go see a show. Who says like going to the movies and like, oh, I'm going to go see that show? No. It's a movie.
Can be a show too.
No. A show either refers to something live or like something short form like on TV.
I don't know. I think you should ask, because I think it's dialect. Again, I think it's American dialect.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway,
just like pop or soda.
Right before we jump into the roundup, I just want to do a quick mention. If you have not joined our Telegram group, you should join it. It's at FurCast FM on Telegram. And if you want notifications when our show goes live, as well as now playing information, you can join XBN Announcements on Telegram. It's a channel, and it'll announce whenever we do any of our shows. Speaking of our shows, I should shout out, just because people don't seem to know this. Right before we jump into the roundup, we'll just do this. If you go to xbn.fm, we have other shows that we do out of the studio. Obviously, FurCast is here, but we also, I have my music show, which is my favorite show that I do personally. We've also got Maestro Pause, which is classical music, and we've got Fur Features, which is kind of like a conversational interview show with some passionate, cool furries. So, yeah, xbn.fm if you want our other shows, because apparently people don't seem to know that. Anyway, next, welcome to the Roundup. Roundup is the segment where we basically throw a bunch of fucking links at you. So here we go. The first link in the roundup, obviously the most important bit of news of all of this week, and that is Unicode has announced and approved new emojis. There's a new otter emoji.
Yay.
There's a new flamingo emoji. There's a new sloth, I guess. And then there's a new orangutan, and there's a skunk, and there's an oyster. Now, these images that you're seeing on the screen here, these
well,
are
you need
not,
something for a vagina, so.
These are not the icons that iOS and Android are going to use. These are the Wikimoji icons. So we've yet to see what the Apple and Google renditions of these are going to look like. But either way, you're going to be able to spam your friends with skunk if you want.
Wheelchair.
Wheelchair. A waffle, a banjo, a driving mask, a drop of blood. Oh, God.
I saw the drop of blood one. It's weird.
An ice cube and ballet shoes.
What's a driving mask?
A diving mask.
Oh, a dive. At least a driving mask. I was like
you know,
the Green Hornet.
Yeah,
like
the mask you put on when you're driving. You know.
the fursuit head.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can say that's not a mask.
I know. I just don't know what that is.
A fursuit head.
Yes, I've seen a fursuit head. I just saying I don't know what you meant by mask and fursuit head.
I was calling a fursuit head a mask.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, next thing in the roundup.
Judgy McJudgeson.
Furry Network has some tweets about some progress updates that they're doing. They're going to roll out what's called pagination, and I guess it's going to change the style of the website. And on their main Twitter account, they also talk about that, and they have a couple of other tweets with status updates and stuff like that. So if you don't follow Furry Network on Twitter, they do post neat updates and stuff. I know some of you guys use Furry Twitter. Next thing in the roundup.
This is mine.
Go put this one in, yeah.
So there's a show called The Masked Singer. I'm pretty sure some people have seen it. It's pretty okay. And there is a singer on there that was dressed as a poodle. What was her name? Margaret Cho. And apparently she really likes furries, and she was referred to as a furry a lot of times. And people were like, and she was just like, yeah, they're good people. So who cares?
Yeah.
So she talks about it, and she has a good interview.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Has any of you guys watched the Masked Singer show?
We watched a bit of it. Yeah.
Oh,
The Peacock is my fucking favorite.
Oh yeah.
I have it all recorded on the downstairs TV.
It was so exciting to be hidden behind everything.
Comedian, Bay Area.
Ali Wong.
Oh, good guess.
I really am good friends with Ken Jeong. I play his sister on his TV show. I couldn't believe.
Interesting stuff. That's cool that she knows furries, and there's a bit of an interview with her.
And there's that video above.
Hey,
Yeah.
right there.
It's actually her at a convention.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yep.
Oh neat.
And she's talking to a bunch of furries. And I think she plays like Furry Simon Says with all of them.
Oh, that's awesome. Neat. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, you guys can check that out. It's on Dogpatch Press. Next, this I'm just gonna let you go with this one, Pharaoh.
I just saw it when I was going through things, and it's not nearly enough to actually do any huge kind of segment of it. But apparently, because I didn't even watch the Super Bowl, I was fixing a water heater.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about the Super Bowl.
I didn't even know it was that day.
Yep.
You didn't miss much, apparently.
Yeah,
apparently it was the worst Super Bowl ever.
It was. I wouldn't say the worst, but it wasn't a good one.
So apparently there was some commercial that did like some ASMR thing.
But it caused a bunch of people to have a brain orgasm.
Let's all experience something.
Nice, she's talking into an MKH 416. Totally not edited separately. Neat. That's pretty cool though.
And it's for a really shitty beer.
This beer, so pure you can taste it.
It tastes like crap.
Michelob.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Honestly, it's a good idea for a commercial, but it's like, okay.
But most people don't know about that. And then
I guess, well, I guess people who don't use the internet probably don't know what ASMR is, but I don't know. Yeah.
Also, that halftime show for the Super Bowl was really disappointing.
Oh, was it?
It was because
it should have been.
They wanted this petition for the SpongeBob thing, and it was in it for like 2 seconds, and it wasn't even like the good part. It was just like the trumpets leading up, and then they just did it leading up to like a really shitty rap artist. And
yeah, the SpongeBob thing.
It was like
because the creator died.
Yeah, people were
So they
really
wanted
pissed
to-
about that. What I love is all the like edited versions that are now on YouTube, where it's the halftime show, but with SpongeBob spliced into it.
Can you pull up one of those? Can we play that? That was great.
I hope it doesn't get copyright strike for it.
I don't. People can look it up. There's tons of them.
There's lots of them,
and they're all really good. But there is another thing in the roundup actually, and it's this thing. I believe you put this in here, Pharaoh. And it was the.
Hello there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Harkness. This world is widely inhabited by mysterious and sexy creatures called Pokemon.
What?
Pokemon have mysterious powers over my dick. They come in many pleasing shapes. We humans live happily with Pokemon. Living and working and other things together, we naturally complement each other.
Who made
I
this?
see that you're a boy.
Plague of grapes.
Got some good news for you, little bastard. As is traditionally, you would only have 3 choices, but we have a lot of eggs. A lot of these are really
human-shaped.
Oh. You know, the Eevee evolutions are really popular. Superior is a great choice. Ninetales, always had a thing for Absols. Primarina.
Do the Pokemon want to be
Partners? Oh, yes. Some are very aggressive. I've researched it thoroughly. You ever hear about the Hawkness test? Look it up sometime.
I'd rather not.
So this is called Select Your Partner on YouTube.
And he's not a furry.
It seems very furry, this whole thing.
Well, it's a great story if you follow Plague of Gripe.
I don't.
My God.
Is it just like a comedy YouTube channel?
He was an artist. He just drew a bunch of stuff that was not furry related. And he drew the cat from the animated Star Trek series.
Yeah.
There's an animated Star Trek series?
Yes, there's an animated Star Trek. We have it downstairs.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I did hear about that.
And that blew it up. And he was like, I'm not a furry, but damn, cat chicks are fine. And then it started this whole thing.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That.
Yeah.
But
all right. I think that's pretty much
the video is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
The entire thing. So if you haven't seen it, you definitely have to watch it. I've laughed.
So I signed up for a Furry Amino account because the furry we met at the mall had a Furry Amino, and I was like, I probably should sign up for this just because it's good to like.
There were so many people discussing FurCast, and it was all
So there was a poll. There was a poll. What do you like, FurCast or
FurMedia?
FurMedia. Remember we interviewed FurMedia, or we did that thing with them?
Remember when
FurMedia got like 70% and FurCast got like 20%.
So they actually advertise
we're not popular with like
no,
the
because
13-year-olds.
one of the things that they do is big. Well, they actually have a crew of I think 15 to 20 people that actually work for FurMedia. There's the three hosts I think, and then after that, the funniest part was when we interviewed them at MFF. They're like, "Yeah, there's some crazy podcast that has like a whole room of computers, and it's just wild."
And then we were just like, "Oh,
yeah, that's
it might be us.
That's us."
Yeah, it was funny. But Furry Amino, I mean, it's one of those things where I'm weird. I actually like having a lot of different chat apps on my phone. I like knowing that like my name is taken and I can use it if I come across somebody. So I've got like tons of chat apps on my phone. But Furry Amino, I mean, obviously it's made by the like Amino group or whatever. So it's a very nicely made app, but it's definitely got a little bit of like the young kid was given an iPod Touch for Christmas and searched furry syndrome. Like it's a lot of like 14-year-olds and everything, which is fine. That's cool. But it's just, I was like, yeah.
It's a little cringy.
I'm glad I signed up, but I think I'm not going to use this very much. So we'll see. But yeah. Anyway, any of you guys want to jump into the roundup?
We already did the roundup.
Or, sorry, the news.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that was the roundup.
I was drinking, so I just wanted to wait a second before I corrected him.
Oh.
All right. Anyway, you want to go first, Pharaoh?
Sure.
Okay. What is that?
I didn't even realize that something was playing. I
was like, wait a minute.
I was like, wow, our music changed. Remix! I actually thought it was a part of the new news music. That actually sounded pretty good. I don't know where the music came from, but I liked it.
Some kind of an autoplay ad on that page or something?
Minnesota man keeps freezing his pants off due to the polar vortex. It was so much fun. I loved working out in the cold.
I had to shovel. I didn't have to shovel, but I would feel really guilty if I didn't shovel because I've done nothing. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go shovel. And then like I went out once and I'm like,
My face hurts. Everything
I can't
hurts.
feel my face. So I'd shovel for like 20 minutes, come inside, and then just, nope. Yeah, it was not fun.
Wasn't like Chicago and stuff like -50?
Yeah, it was -50 degrees, which is just insane.
I loved the
It
picture.
was close to that here with the wind chill.
No, we only got to like -25, -30.
Only. But still, with the wind chill, it felt like
That was with the wind chill.
it still felt like pain.
Yeah, because it's still fucking negative 25.
I like
Freedom
that,
units.
I like that the angry Cheeto also talked about it, and he was like, global warming is a myth because look at that cold, and it's like, I mean, it causes it too. It's called climate change.
It's not angry Cheeto.
Which one is it?
What?
The angry Cheeto. What other ones are there?
Oh, there's a whole angry.
No, it was what was it? Creamsicle.
Yeah, angry creamsicle.
Angry creamsicle.
That was
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
There's another good one that we didn't want to use.
There's a bunch of them.
We could call it multiple things.
Funny names for not gonna
Cheeto.
say his name. 15 hilarious names for blank. Okay, Cheeto Jesus.
No, that wasn't it.
Angry creamsicle.
Angry creamsicle.
I do like angry creamsicle.
Captain Chaos.
No,
Cadet
No.
Bone Spurs.
it was in the other one.
Orange Julius.
It was in the 50.
It was in the top 50 names. Let's see. Cheeto
Angry creamsicle, and it was.
and Chief.
Nope.
Creep Throat. Donnie Tic Tac. No. Genghis Kant was my favorite one.
Like angry creamsicle.
Okay.
Yeah, I like. Angry Creamsicle's good. We'll go with that.
Although the polar vortex put much of the country into a record-breaking deep freeze, it wasn't all bad news. The plummeting temperatures allowed a Minnesota man and his neighbors to revive the mystifying and somewhat eerie phenomenon. Can we please do this next time?
What?
Yes.
Known as frozen pants.
Frozen Pants.
It
It looks so fucking creepy, and I love it. You take jeans, you soak them in water, and then you beat
you
them
hang-
into a shape so it looks like they're standing with
You
like
put
a
it
butt
outside.
and everything, and they're just empty pants standing outside all over the place.
That is really creepy.
It looks so fucking creepy, and it's so good.
If you open it, it has a bunch of pictures of it.
You should open it.
All right, we'll do.
It's a very visual thing.
Tom Grotting of Minneapolis began the frozen pants movement in 2013. The polar vortex brought sub-zero temperatures to his neighborhood.
There's
the note.
There's where the music came from.
I like that music. That's a good. Can we steal that music?
Oh my god.
The ones with the lights and like there's like one where like they're standing with and they're like backlit and like in a field and it's fucking. There you go.
That is so creepy.
Like
Imagine just seeing that in a field.
I would fucking just freak out.
Wow. Yeah, I like the upside down one where it looks like somebody's buried in the snow. And then people really freak out. That's what you got to do.
Look at how creepy that looks like in the middle of the night. It's just.
Yeah, wow. There you go.
The polar vortex brought sub-zero temperatures to his neighborhood, and he froze and then posted some jeans. The idea caught on, and soon several neighbors followed his lead. In subsequent years, weather permitting, the frozen pants returned. It's like Frosty, but creepy. Sparking news coverage across the country. Last month, Roding and his brother John visited Northfield, Minnesota for the opening of the St. Olaf College new hockey arena. It was cold as it gets that morning, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to freeze some pants. So of course, I brought a couple of pairs of Big Daddies in a bucket. Grotting said in an email. We soaked them up and draped them over the signs in the front of them and went to dinner. He said when we came back, the pants were hard as a rock, and the game was starting, so we had to get busy. John and his brother his brother John is a rookie pants freezer. Well, he is a master pants freezer.
Somebody in chat says polar vortex.
Damn it.
Damn it, furries.
And from San Diego to boot, he jumped right on the pounding on them, just like he owned them to get the pants shaped up. Gotta shape up these pants. The effort inspired Grotting to challenge his neighbors in northeast Minneapolis to freeze their pants in the temperatures that dropped between -20 degrees. He posted a video on Instagram showing the details of how to freeze pants. Enter the polar vortex. People were freezing them all over town. Grotting saying not only they're taking pictures, but taking them for walks, throwing them in the air, and recording the perfect landings.
Can you imagine doing this with a fursuit? Like you take like someone's old fursuit, you freeze it, and you just like stand it up somewhere.
Yeah.
Fucking creepy.
That would be really creepy. And then you just like leave the head off.
Big Bigfoot. Oh, wow. I didn't even see this part of it. Grotti even challenged himself later on by freezing an old tuxedo that belonged to his college roommate. What was his roommate doing with the tux? We don't know. It seemed like a good idea, but the tuxedo doesn't hold water like a pair of jeans. That's for sure, Grotti said. It still looks fucking creepy. It's in that article if you scroll down.
Was it?
It's near the bottom.
Oh, God.
I don't like it.
I don't like that.
And he has a hat.
Yeah, or something. Wow.
The fame that came was being the father of hashtag Frozen Pants was fleeting, as was Frozen Pants seizing itself. There's no clear avenues to monetizing hashtag Frozen Pants, but it's a good icebreaker. Grotting said.
Wow.
I approve.
Wow. All right, Nico, you got one?
Sure. Florida girl stole Papa John's delivery car to visit boyfriend.
I mean, wait, okay. Did she like order the pizza first?
It says it in the article.
Okay.
I read it. I skimmed it. It is mildly amusing.
Okay.
Yeah. A 14-year-old Florida girl is facing grand theft charges after she allegedly stole a pizza delivery driver's car early Wednesday morning. Police in Lee County said Josie Byglow ordered 2 pizzas and had them sent to her neighbor's house in Lehigh Heights. When the driver went to the door to deliver the pizza, Byglow allegedly popped out of some nearby bushes and stole the unlocked 2006 Ford Taurus, according to the smoking gun. The driver, 49-year-old Christopher Cook, told deputies he was walking to the front door when he saw a person come out of the woods, get into his car, and drive away along a canal. According to Fort Myers Station, WBBH. Police said Byglow first drove to Leah Acres Middle School, but when the policeman approached the car, she drove off quickly. Her wild ride tracked by police helicopter, according to the Orlando Sentinel.
Can you imagine just like you're standing on the side of the road and all of a sudden like this pizza delivery car just goes vroom, and then following that is a spotlight from a helicopter.
I hope it still had the police it had like the pizza delivery thing on top still. Yeah. I would hope it still had
like lit.
Yep. It's like Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Byglow was charged with grand theft of an automobile and taken to juvenile assessment. I can't read today. Assessment center. She was later released. Byglow's father, Joseph Byglow, told WBBH that his daughter's plan was to meet her boyfriend. I sent the cop text messages of her and her boyfriend talking about robbing people and all that, he said, adding this daughter needs a rear end, in quotes, so not rear end. They just edited it.
Yeah.
Whooping. That and jail. And that's coming from her father.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Doesn't sound like a very cooperative child.
No.
That's pretty.
Meanwhile, Cook gave the pizzas that were ordered under false pretenses to the responding officers.
Right, oh, okay. So she was like, I need to get to my boyfriend's house. How do I do it? I know.
I'll order pizza for my neighbor.
I'll order pizza.
So then the neighbor is dealing with the pizza man. I'm going to sneak behind and jump in the car and leave. And nothing's ever going to go wrong.
Wow.
I love Florida. It's such a beautiful state.
That's nuts.
Grandma fights off attackers in clown mask with a child's scooter. Those things are fucking more deadly than nunchucks.
They hurt your ankles.
Have you ever got hit in the shin with a child's scooter?
Not in the shin. I always get the ankle. Like I would like lift it up a little and it would go
spin around and like literally it was just gashing your Achilles tendon.
Yeah. It hurts.
It was Achilles' only weakness. That's what did him in, was a child scooter. He didn't know the legend.
Wow.
I'm just picturing like the really
Hercules?
not Hercules. What was that movie? The Troy or something, where it was like I forgot who the person was, but it was like a really hot actor, and he's like gonna run around and like he's like on a little scooter, he's like scoot, 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 and he like jumps,
Just kick flips the scooter, takes out Achilles.
Okay. Yeah.
Texas, police say a Texas woman used her granddaughter's scooter to defend herself against a pair of machete-wielding men. So scooter versus machetes. Scooter.
Yeah.
All right.
Just to let you know, like rock, paper, scissors, if people come at you with machetes and you have a child's scooter, scooter always wins.
I really hope she was holding it like by the whatchamacallit, the handles, and like swinging it and like, come at me, bitch.
I want video.
I want video too. It would probably hurt.
That would be, oh my god, it's like worse than nunchucks. I can just picture, like, just knowing that would it hit your shin, like if it hit your arm or anything.
Like intentionally.
Oops.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry. I fucked something up.
My microphone.
Your microphone?
My microphone.
We need to
Oh my
keep track
God.
of this, though. What weapon versus other weapon fails? We need like a chart. Like we need to start one now.
So what would would cactus win?
I don't know. We haven't had an article yet about cactus.
But Paradox, since you can speak
like-
from experience, would cactus win in a fight? Like if someone just threw that at you, would
So,
you
okay,
like,
so instead of-
bear
instead of-
arm versus cactus.
Right, so
cactus.
instead of rock, paper, scissors, it's like scooter, cactus.
no,
what?
we just keep finding analogies for different ones.
But what would win? Like I would say,
we don't know yet because
I know,
we don't
but-
have all the data.
But if we have like all this
This will
stuff,
take years.
so far we have.
We need to gather a lot of data here.
A scooter would beat a machete. I think a machete would probably beat a cactus.
I think a machete definitely would be the cactus.
A cactus could probably beat a scooter because it doesn't have an ankle.
I don't know. I think a scooter could probably be a cactus. Maybe
Yeah.
it might be a tie.
But if you
'Cause the
had
scooter would
the
get
putt, you
caught.
just threw it
No,
at the
see,
person.
The scooter would have velocity and it would get stuck into the cactus, and then no one would win.
But then what if it gets like stuck on it and like the person's still spinning it and the cactus is like hits them in the head because it's attached?
So then see again, that's a neutral battle because you know either it can go either way.
Because it could make the scooter stronger because it would have like the cactus attached to it, and it's just like spikes on top of pain.
What does cactus beat? Bare hand.
Yes.
Bare hand. So wait,
Barehanded combat.
Wait,
Cactus
bare
beats-
hand. Does bare hand beat scooter?
No, because you have to get close and
I don't know. It's like you feel
you
like
might be able to
stop-
catch it.
Catch scooter.
Yeah, you could like stop it.
So you couldn't do that if you already had a machete in your hand.
What about
Scooter beats
what about
machete.
glove mitt? Or like
Baseball mitt?
yeah, baseball mitt. Yeah, so okay, we got cactus, scooter, and baseball mitt.
No, where'd the baseball mitt come from?
We need a story. With
We need a story with a baseball
it's
mitt.
okay. I
That's
have a story next that we can introduce a new player for this game.
Okay.
So can you make a chart? Can you make a list right now in the document? We need just factual information right now in this document.
Okay, wait.
I'm asking you. We can create another Google Doc.
And
Google Doc.
you better make sure it's all in Comic Sans because it has to be in Comic Sans. It's important.
This is happening right now. Okay, new Google
Okay,
document.
new wait, hold on. Oh shit.
Should it be a spreadsheet?
Let me just set it to
I don't know. I
private.
think it should be a spreadsheet.
But someone in chat, that's very good. Legos would beat bare feet. No matter what. But then slippers can beat Legos.
Okay,
Yes.
so wait, so we're doing what is this gonna be called? Game.
No, it's like
Or-
weapon.
Weapon stats.
Weapon stats.
Weapon stats is okay.
Weapon stats. I
Weapon
like weapon
stats.
stats.
Okay, weapon stats. So here we go.
Comic Sans.
30. Is Comic Sans in here? Yep.
Yep, Comic Sans
There it
MS.
is. Okay. So
Scooter,
we got scooter beats
machete.
You just do scooter greater than machete.
scooter. How do you spell machete?
Machet.
E-T.
No, machete.
I don't remember. I'm gonna Google it.
Machete.
Yeah, you look at that. You got it right. you're close.
M-A-C-H-E-T-E.
Close.
All right, there we go. So scooter beats machete. Machete beats
Cactus.
Cactus.
and then
I would say cactus.
Equal. Scooter.
Equal. Yep.
cactus is equal to scooter. Okay.
Legos beat feet.
Legos are better than feet.
But slippers beat Legos.
Ooh. Okay, I like that.
And I'll have a new entrant to the game.
You need cactus.
Wait, I bet Lego could beat scooter too. Because imagine if you're on a scooter and you ran over a Lego, like you'd lose traction.
I would say Lego would beat scooter because that would hurt.
Yeah, Lego beats. Right, you run into it.
I know, because like if I've hit a stone when I was a kid,
Yeah,
scooter,
or like you hit like a bump in the sidewalk.
You're fucked.
Yeah,
You're
you're
gone.
fucked. You're fucked completely. Okay.
I feel like a Lego would get stuck in like the front scooter, like little like.
I feel like it would just not be fun. I feel like it would just like hurt.
Like if you were going down like a street on a scooter and then someone just dumped Legos into that street.
Ooh.
We could test that.
No.
Just get someone that's padded up, like one of the bulldog suits, like for police chases, like when police dogs eat them.
And then put them on a scooter.
Put them on a scooter, and then we'll just have someone throw Legos into a downhill street, and then we'll see what happens. We'll know for sure. So we can put question mark next to Lego versus scooter.
Question mark next to Lego.
That one needs further testing.
Okay. Needs test. Okay, so then let's see.
Cactus beats bare hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for now.
That's it? That's what we know?
For now.
I'll have something to add soon.
Okay. All right.
Police say Texas women used her granddaughter scooters to defend against the pair of machete-wielding men wearing clown masks who attempted to rob the woman and her husband. Police say that Arthena Cardinal and her husband, Joseph Nelson, were in the driveway of their Texas City home last week when the masked men approached and placed a machete to Nelson's throat. Authorities say Nelson wrestled away the machete from one man while Cardinal grabbed the child's scooter from the driveway and used it to strike the other man. Nelson tells Houston television station KTRK the men tried to run away, but the couple chased them, smashing their vehicle's windows with the scooter. The two suspects
I got one.
have been jailed on aggravated robbery charges.
Okay. Hold on, I got one for the document. Nokia phone beats everything.
True.
Okay, yeah, just wanted to add that one.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Does
one.
Slipper beat Cactus? I don't know.
I don't want to kick a cactus.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. It would ruin your slipper too.
It would hurt.
It would ruin the slipper. Anyway, go ahead.
Man breaks lingerie Man breaks lingerie store window to attack Barack Obama mannequin. This is a weird track for this, but okay.
Oh wait, sorry. Before you continue, I forgot the other article we had shows back, which was larger sword beats other sword. Remember that one where the store clerk and it was in Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah. Wait, larger sword beats what?
Bigger sword beats other sword, or bigger sword beats sword.
Okay.
Because it was the one where a person came into a convenience store in Pittsburgh.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So bigger sword beats sword. Okay.
And the clerk, instead of having a gun behind the counter, had a bigger sword than the person that was coming in, and then chased the person out with the bigger sword.
Okay. Got it.
I mean,
not wrong.
Yeah, I guess. I would say sometimes small swords can be like a little better.
That's a dagger, not a small sword.
A New York man is facing charges of criminal mischief for allegedly breaking the front window of a lingerie store last month to attack a Barack Obama mannequin. Also, if you look up a picture of it, it's actually a really hot mannequin.
What?
Look it up. I don't think Obama looks like that, but he has like a six-pack.
Okay.
Obama six-pack.
Yeah, the face is pretty okay, but the body's like, what? Why?
Okay, wait, here it is. So I just found the article. What the fuck?
Yep.
What? Why is it?
So there's video of it too. There he is. That's a cinder block.
Yeah, let's see.
He threw it in.
Here it is. Yeah, like, why? I don't know if Obama has that many abs, but okay.
I like that the face actually looks like it.
Yeah.
Isn't that in Toronto?
No, it's New York.
Oh.
Romantic Depot. I think
there might be one in Toronto. Where was I? Police arrested 41-year-old Ruel. should be better names that are Ruel and I can't say last names. On January 26th, after surveillance video allegedly showed him using a cinder block to smash a window of Romantic Depot, an adult store in Harlem. Store manager Corinne Liu told New York station WABC that she didn't know how to react at first. All we heard was glass shattering, so we looked around like, what is going on? Like, what is going on?
Like, what's going on?
She said, at first we didn't know. One of the mannequins fell through the window.
Oh my God.
All of us ran outside and we didn't see anyone until we went to the window and saw a cinder block. Okay, so it wasn't a mannequin. Someone threw it. So we started looking around to see who it could be, and then we seen a man pacing. Turns out the window that Antigua allegedly broke showcased a display with an Obama mannequin dressed as a prince and President Angry Creamsicle dressed as a princess, wearing a Make America Great Again hat.
Oh, God.
According to the New York Daily News. The surveillance video shows someone yanking the Obama mannequin out of the window and throwing it on the ground. The Angry Creamsicle statue was left behind unharmed. So you know which side he was on.
Yeah, geez, no, this is politics.
He just liked creamsicles.
Yeah.
Especially when they're like, you have them and you're just like, I feel like fucking over an entire country.
Yeah.
And making a wall that costs way too much money.
Yeah. And shutting down the government and being a shitty president.
And then blaming the other party for it.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Altunga allegedly left the scene, followed by a store employee. One of the people on the security team, a smaller guy, was able to catch him and held him for police. Romantic Depot owner Glenn Bazzetti, I like that name, Bazzetti.
My name's Glenn Bazzetti.
Hello, my name is Mr. Bazzetti. Told the Daily News. But Bazzetti said store employees had to protect the suspect from a crowd of angry Obama fans.
What?
Obama rage.
How could you?
That was our sexy Obama.
What? What the hell? Okay.
He was surrounded. We put our loss prevention people out and surrounded him. He told the Daily News. We could have been killed. He could have been killed. We had women trying to kick him in the head. We had to protect him because he had damaged the Obama image.
What?
What is that?
It's a mannequin.
Okay. Bazzetti also said Altuga was a Angry Creamsicle supporter who kept repeating after he was caught that he hated Obama and Obama ruined the country.
Okay.
Liu told WABC she believes Altuga is mentally ill, and she told WPIX that he said the Obama mannequin was, quote, was talking to him, and he didn't like what Obama was saying.
Mannequin's just like, I want affordable health care and abs for everyone.
I vote for change.
Vote for change.
Change into more six-pack. Sexiness. The New York Police Department's press office told HuffPost that the suspect did intentionally damage store window, causing less than $250 in damage, though Bazzetti told the Daily News the damage was closer to 1,000. Altuga was given a desk appearance ticket for March 27th, according to NYPD press office. You can see the zero blah 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 video below, so we could see it below.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, can you play that?
The video?
The video below. It's at the bottom. It's like just flat out like video of this person.
Where is it? Oh, here it is.
He's got a skateboard.
All right, so the video below that.
It's at near the bottom. Yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Wow, this guy.
He's very angry.
This guy's very angry.
He's got a skateboard. See? You know he's cool.
Wow, he is. Look how cool he is.
And look at his jeans. Oh.
Oops, sorry.
There's the cinder block.
He's like, I look for something. Oh, there's a cinder. Oh shit. Wow. This is at night. This is a Saturday night at 8 o'clock. He just pulls it. Oh no.
I love everybody just like running out like, get him.
You've heard Obama. Get him. That is
that's
totally
the woman.
That is totally the woman that we just read the fucking thing from.
Oh, we heard what's glass shattering.
Oh my
and we
god.
looked around like, what is going on? At first, we didn't know. We thought one of the mannequins fell through the window. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Our sexy Obama was trying to escape.
Anyway. What the fuck?
Well, Yep.
So Valentine's Day is coming up, and this zoo will name a cockroach after your ex and then feed it to a meerkat on Valentine's Day.
What? Wait, what? Ew. I'm very confused.
This zoo will name a cockroach after your ex and then feed it to a meerkat
If you donate money, I'm assuming.
on Valentine's Day.
They'll name it after your ex and then feed it to something.
A meerkat.
I have plenty of names for
See,
it.
this doesn't work for furries because a lot of furries are into vor. So then
Well, then they'll still donate a lot of money to the zoo and get bored by a meerkat.
Envious because you're like, oh, why does my ex get to get eaten? I
It'd be
want to
funny
get
if they
eaten.
painted like with like edible paint on the cockroach as the name.
It's like
I have like a live stream.
yeah.
We're
you
releasing
text it to your
Beth into the cage. Beth is loose in the cage.
What the fuck?
The meerkats have spotted Beth.
I would hope it would have like either like police like bad boy or something, and just like playing it as like the cockroach has to run away, or like fight music from like Mortal Kombat or something. Fatality. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Oh, there's 3 other articles in this.
How many articles do you need to just...
No, I mean, there is Aunt Betty's launches heart-shaped Yorkshire pudding for Valentine's Day.
I feel like this
just
is
read-
all
just read the
after
context.
break.
Pudding
Fine.
full of get ravy. So I just gotta see what these other ones are referencing. So it's in the first part of the article. I need to know. Mark Spencer's love sausage. Pickle bouquets.
Ew.
I mean,
So there's-
actually, that looks kind of fucking good.
So the zoo provides vor for money. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Search
vor
up
for
a fucking pickle bouquet. Okay, I thought it was gross, but like, it's got fucking pepperoncinis.
but I just don't like pickles.
Well, what kind of pickles? I mean, the pickles can be good if they're done right. Like
I like
if they're-
the dill pickle, like the ones that
I like the ones that are like bathed in like sugar. They're in like a sugary. I don't know.
I'm just not a fan of pickles.
Did you try the pickles that were downstairs?
I just don't like pickles in general.
Why? It's just a cucumber.
Because I like cucumbers more. Like I really like cucumbers, and I'm like,
It's cucumbers that took a bath.
I know, but my cucumber doesn't need a bath.
It tastes better after a bath.
No. When I was a kid, my mom actually packed me like a half a cucumber for lunch once. So I just like shoot, like it wasn't cut or anything. I just chewed it. It was actually really good.
Cucumbers taste better after a bath.
No,
Yes.
I like my cucumbers to taste, natural.
What other food changes like that?
What
What other food do you soak and it becomes a completely different food?
When the musk defines it being a different food, you gotta wash the musk off.
Because you take a cucumber, you soak it in brine, and it becomes a pickle, which is something that's completely different than what a cucumber was. Still the same thing. Is there any other food that changes? I mean, pasta goes from hard to soft, but...
I'm trying to think of what other
Pasta goes from hard to soft.
that doesn't What if other food doesn't involve like heat or anything and just sits there?
What about raisins?
Raisins, yeah, drying out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's opposite of soaking.
Yeah.
So starve raisins or starve grapes from water, you get a raisin.
To make jerky, you don't really need to heat it. You just need a
Cabbage?
cabbage is just a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
You have to boil it.
Raisins
it's not
or
lettuce.
prunes. Somebody says pork rinds.
What are
Yeah.
pork rinds?
I don't
Pork
know.
rinds are like really dried out. It's like what beef jerky
what
is.
about
pork.
bacon? Bacon is totally like a different type of food. Well, I mean,
It's just pig fat.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it is kind of the same food as like just pork, but it's just I don't know. Grapes to wine.
Yeah, because that's just fermenting it.
You're adding a bunch of other stuff. It's not just
Not much. Not much.
You're adding yeast. The yeast is actually forming the alcohol. The alcohol is the runoff of it. So you're feeding yeast.
Well, you're adding vinegar to. Well, I don't know what brine is. I think there's vinegar in it.
Grapes to raisins. Yeah.
It's a good question.
There's jerky. Yeah.
Pickles are still more delicious than cucumbers. I still like cucumbers, but
I could eat cucumbers all day.
I could eat pickles all day.
See, the problem with me with pickles is that I worked at Burger King, and
Those aren't good pickles.
I still had to shovel them out by like the bucket full.
But see, that's a different type. I don't like those types of pickles. That's a different tasting pickle.
I know, but I still had to deal with it.
I can't remember the difference
I
in
spilled
names.
pickle juice on myself once, and I had to deal with it all day. Because it was like at 8:00 in the morning when we were starting, and I had to like prep. And I
That's the
spilled
biggest
pickle
problem
juice.
is I don't know the difference between the two pickles.
Dill pickle and sweet pickle. It's a different kind of brine.
But I don't know which one I like. I know the ones that come on like burgers and hot dogs I don't like, which I think is dill.
I think dill is like popular here. Sweet is popular everywhere else.
It might be sweet. I think it's sweet. I'm pretty sure it's sweet. I hate sweet.
Sweet is very like people here don't like it. It tastes sweeter, obviously.
I think it's sweet. I'm pretty sure it's sweet. I hate sweet pickles. Love dill pickles.
Okay. I don't like either.
I don't remember which one I like. I'll have to ask my parents because for a while my parents actually
But
grew them in
I
the
thought
garden.
you didn't like the crunchies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. My mother always makes fun of me for that because
So
whenever she would make like potato salad and it would have like celery in it, and when I was a little kid I'd be like, I don't like the crunchies. But then later when they gave me cookies that had tree nuts in them, which I'm allergic to tree nuts, I was like, my tongue was swelling and my throat was swelling and my esophagus was burning, and I was like, the crunchies. And my parents were like, shut the fuck up and eat the crunchies. And they just kept, and I was like, it hurts. And my parents were like, oh, just eat more cookies. And then I ended up in the hospital.
But something less dramatic than that,
great.
because of course they had to go dramatic. We were over at your parents' house
I
for
don't want to eat the crunchies.
for like a barbecue, and your mom was joking because she was making potato salad. She's like, I'll make a potato salad without the crunchies for you. And I'm like,
I'm just like, what? Like, I don't care anymore.
but it was really funny.
Yeah.
Because she was being 100% serious with it. She's like, no crunchies for you. And it was like,
Yeah. I don't want the crunchies. Anyway.
Anyway. But if Hallmark Hearts cards and liquid-filled chocolates and pickle bouquets aren't your jam, how is one that is celebrating the third biggest holiday this year? By naming your ex after a cockroach and then feeding it to a meerkat.
I can think of so many of my exes. Well, I only have like a couple. I can think of one of my
All
exes.
my exes live in Texas.
I wouldn't be
This is in
I
El
wouldn't be
Paso?
surprised if one lived in
El
Texas.
Paso Zoo in Texas
I wouldn't. Yeah.
is offering people from across the world the opportunity to name a roach after their ex and then watch it as said roach is fed into a family of hungry meerkats on Valentine's Day. Names will be displayed on our meerkat exhibit and at our social media starting February 11th. Watch live February 14th at 2:15 p.m. on Facebook or our meerkat webcam to see our meerkats mob and crunch down on all these bugs. All you have to do is send them the first name and the initial of the last name of your ex via Facebook Messenger, and voila! Not only do they feed your no-good ex to some certifiably adorable fluffies, but they will also exhibit their name in and around the meerkat enclosure and on social media from February 11th to ensure the perfect level of public humiliation. It is all fabulously pretty.
So what are you supposed to like link this to your ex? You're like,
Yeah. Guess what?
I'm going to feed you to a meerkat.
guess what? Did you see these meerkats?
They're going to bore you.
They're gonna vore you.
I just want furries now to start just sending all their names to
Yeah. Can I be bored? I want to be bored. Can I give you my name? Oh, yeah, that's totally my ex. Oh yeah.
This is a fun way to get the community involved in our daily enrichment activities.
You just...
Apparently, the daily enrichment activities are really fun to watch. Because TC went to go see the Arctic foxes.
Are they saying
one.
like enrichment, like as in feeding? Like
No,
they're
like, no.
enriching the animals with food?
The enrichment is like they use something to make them entertained. So like they throw like toys in there. They like have like a little. It's not usually like a show, but they do a bunch of stuff with them. So this is like they release a bunch of bugs in the enclosure with them, and they're like, holy shit, lots of things. It's not just food. It's like treats and such. I don't know. If TC was watching, I'd be like, hey, TC, tell us what enrichment looks like for foxes. I don't think he's listening.
Apparently,
Bouquet
TC...
of cocks.
As far as I'm aware, TC, when he was here, went to our local zoo to see Arctic foxes for the first time in his life.
And he did that
And-
without us. He's just like,
yeah,
we're like,
he just,
we're
like, got
both
an Uber.
working. And
They're
he's
so
like,
cute.
I don't care. I'm leaving.
And so TC went there, and apparently, like, school group after school group of kids came up to the exhibit, looked at it, and
then
left.
He
And
stood there
TC
for
was
an
just
hour.
there for like multiple hours. He said, just sitting there going.
And he would take pictures and videos as he sweat because it was TC.
He had like a page of videos and photos on his phone of them, and apparently like they were mostly just like sleeping, but he was just sitting there going, they're so cute. So yeah, I can understand.
Why? Because
that.
they don't have them?
To be fair,
No, foxes are illegal in New Zealand. Which then begs the question:
Okay, so
How
plan.
did TC get there? To which he
Plan.
answers,
We are going to stow away a ship full of foxes, like the Japanese island. We are going to completely invade New Zealand with foxes.
"Well, apparently there's a
it's like
reason."
Due Day, but with foxes.
I believe there's a reason they don't have them though.
It's because it eats everything.
It's something to do with their ecosystem.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to have them.
We will fuck over New Zealand's ecosystem for the benefit of foxes because there needs to be more fox islands and we need more territory.
I agree.
So I still want to go to Fox Island in Japan.
I mean, TC's straight, so he can take care of it for us.
Well, he'll have plenty of vixens. Do you search up why foxes are illegal in New Zealand? Like, what in the ecosystem are they going to eat? Probably kiwis? Are the kiwis going to be endangered? Probably
Yeah,
the kiwis.
the kiwi bird, yeah, they definitely eat them.
Are kiwis already endangered?
Yes, because rats are eating
So
them.
fucking who cares?
Because
the foxes will eat the rats. You know what?
Cunning as a fox. New Zealand. Does New Zealand have foxes? Red fox in the Southern Hemisphere was an ill-conceived hospital pass in New Zealand nearly dodged. Made sure that many other animal groups evaded to shores which follow the fox. Huh. Can you have
Are
a pet?
foxes aggressive?
Why a village in New Zealand is trying to ban all cats? BBC News.
Prohibited organ.
Oh, I think it might be Arctic
red or
fox.
silver foxes.
Here we go.
Arctic foxes and red foxes.
EPA.govt.nz.
Red squirrels.
And
Red or silver fox. Arctic fox.
Here are all organisms prohibited in New Zealand. Arctic
Damn it,
fox.
Vulpus vulpus. I'm not allowed in New Zealand.
Yep, Vulpus vulpus isn't allowed. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Some organisms are considered high risk to New Zealand's environment and must never be imported, developed, field tested, or released here. So there you go.
Okay, now we need Mission Impossible themes.
Snakes of any species. Venomous reptiles. So this is how New Zealand gets away from being the Australia that doesn't want to kill you.
They kill everything before it arrives on their shore. Shit, there's a snake! Kill it! Before it can spread.
Wow.
Well, there's more live...
Fox News banned in New Zealand.
Good.
What? Oh, it's a rumor. It's not real. Damn it.
Well, all foxes must be banned.
Wow. Yeah, there's a whole article about apparently people thought that Fox News was banned in New Zealand.
The meerkats love to get cockroaches as a snack, and what better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than by feeding them cockroach after acts? Quite. The event, properly called Quit Bugging Me, will be live streamed from the zoo's Facebook page. Because it has proved to be so popular since Monday, 1,500 names have been already submitted, the BBC reports. Only some will be given to the meerkats, two officials have said. Cockroaches are considered a treat for the meerkats, Borogo told the BBC. So for each individual meerkat, we'll receive just one insect. It does, however, mean that the staff at the zoo have decided to share the love by including some of the institution's other mammals, like cottontail ptarmins, gold ptarmins, and the white-headed marmosets. Aren't those weasels? I think those are weasels.
I don't know.
I think those... T-A-M-A-R-I-N-S. Search for me.
What is it?
T-A-M-A-R-I-N-S.
What is it again?
T-A-M-A-R-I-N-S.
I think it's a
Oh,
yeah, it's a monkey.
Yeah, it's some kind of a monkey. Oh my god, that fucking mustache.
Mustached monkey. Okay,
That is a mustached monkey. Oh, they're a squirrel. Squirrel-sized monkey.
I was like, wait, that is not a squirrel. What kind of fucked up squirrel is that? That squirrel has thumbs.
There you go.
I'm not okay with that. Oh yeah, marmoset. I'm trying to think of Futurama, where Amy wears a marmoset.
Oh yeah.
I'm an idiot. In this feeding extravaganza, El Paso Zoo is not only the wildlife center to offer such service. For $2 American or $1.50 European or UK, I'm not sure what you pound.
Yeah, probably pound.
Yeah.
Are they changing it? Because
No.
they're not.
No,
because
no.
they're using the pound, but they're not using the
No,
euro.
if anything, they'll keep it. But if Scotland leaves, then they would switch to the euro.
Yeah.
If Scotland leaves the UK but stays in the European Union, which is likely, then they will switch to euro.
So the UK's Hemley Conservation Center will name a cockroach after your ex for just $2 American, while the Bronx Zoo in New York and the Zoo Boys in Idaho charges you $10 to name a cockroach after your significant other.
That's not bad. That'd be worth it, from my opinion.
Might not sound romantic, but as the Bronx Zoo explains, after the chocolates have been eaten and the flowers wilt, roaches will remain thriving and triumphant.
You gotta be careful then.
Meanwhile, Sydney Zoo Australia offers something a little bit more hardcore. Of course, Australia offers something more hardcore.
Wait, is this the Sydney Zoo?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Meanwhile, Sydney Zoo Australia offers something a little bit more hardcore, promising to name highly venomous brown snakes after your snake of an ex.
I don't want to give them that power.
I was gonna say, I don't know about that.
I would be like, you can name it after a rat that gets fed to a snake. That would also be fine.
Yeah, yeah. Like, why are you making your ex dangerous?
Is your ex a snake? It's no the opportunity to cement their snaky status by naming a brown snake, one of the world's most venomous snakes, after them.
Yeah.
That's a lot of power.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Oh, God. All right. I got an article, or we could do a break. What do you guys want to do?
I feel like we're hour 20 in. We could do a break.
You can do a break now, and then we'll do an article right after?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. All right. You guys are listening to FurCast on XBN. We'll be back after a quick break. Also, I'd just like to mention, this is the last time I'm going to play this version of the shoutouts. We don't have a show next week, but the week after, we're going to have the new shoutouts, including some of our new patrons. So these are still the patrons from last month, technically. We're a little late on updating it, but that's okay, because then the next one will get a couple weeks. So anyway, enjoy. Thanks to all of our support on Patreon.
You're listening to FurCast.
Support for FurCast comes from Patreon users, including Shaman the Photon Wizard, Fayun, Energize the Wolf, Sweetie Darling, Barnaby Fox, Midnight Plasma, Parafen, A New Fox, Binary Pause, Fireline Coyote, Code Yax, Ren Yami the Mess, Tukiri, Lieutenant Fox, Doxy, Arceus the Tiny Tiger, Jake the Otter, Meru Snowmew, Jeb with an uppercase E and a lowercase L, D Otter, Ski Sharp, Nether Lynx, Josh the Kazoo, Frost Wolgon, Static the Scrap Goat, Taru the Yellow-Nosed Doggo, Archon the Four-Eyed Dragon, Jax the Husky, Gwen the Bat, aka Deep Moan, Zoopy Zo the Oreo Tiggy, Fuzzy the Fox, a certain horse, and Gaia Wellen.
Additional support comes from social media. Twitter users: Commander Wolf 3, Alpha Were Fox, Kazro Fox, XSS Fox, Cody Boopers, Demonic Vel, Drop Table Foxes, Dapper Panther, Jesse A. Carver, Cyrus SL, Mike Chrome Fox, the other Commander Wolf on Twitter at FurWolf99, Malactus on Twitter at Virtual Fox, Zelig on Twitter at Stealthy Dragon, 12 on Twitter at The Lion Thing, Shua on Twitter at Pulsing Panther, Coda Winter on Twitter at Dakota Wolf 12, and from YouTube channels, Hayu Martin, Joe G. Bear.
Additional support for FurCast comes from Devin D. Parlett in the Furry Hockey League at furryhockeyleague.com, Macrowolf at macrowolf.com, Shisha Sheppy, who's a good boy. Record not found in table Foxes with primary key Dark Fox DK. Harry Who Ink Pen Mouse at harrywho.com. Please stay out of the designated tar seating on public transport. This is a public service announcement by the Quadruped Care Foundation and Nadia Mayer. Silver Moonshine, fursuit maker and future pup you fur. Alec Gator 300 on Twitter, creating pixel arts and being a filthy hybrid since 2012. Tantru with World in Rue View, providing fandom news since 2015. Patty, who says what Socks says is true. Socks, who says what Patty says is not true. Nectris the Koi Dog Rogue, furry tabletop enthusiast since 2009. Saucy Fox, who says, I'm trash, raccoons HMU. Fishmeister Cod, still not a furry since February 2011. Sorcerer Dale, the Kilted Dragon, find me on Telegram as @SorcererDale. Fisk_Mac Taggart, on FA, will draw for food. Cody's Customs, specializing in gas and diesel truck builds. Max Shepard, who has been watching since the Bacon Felony. Little Sunshine and Scoo Taloo with the unofficial XBN Xbox app at patreon.com/horseapps. FurCast's #1 wimpy fan, Tyler the Wesky. Chris Dale, on FA, specializing in toonie art. I'm a couch and you can too. Find out more on Twitter @SignAutar. The Church of Iswar, worshipping lynx since the year Tuft. X the Fox, the real blue fox. Deal with it. Kumo, wishing everyone a :3 day. Super Dwarf with anthrolinks.net. Skycorp, creating transformative technologies for mature audiences at skycorp.global. Zoopy Zo, supporting Tim Tam Anonymous meetings. This Cookie, creating procedural beat maps for VR rhythm games. Kuranos, who says Circles are rubbish. Meds the Fox and Mississippi Anthropomorphics. Like our Facebook page at facebook.com/msanthro. Tekwin, TC Fox and Kaiwana of the Infrasec Den in Wellington, New Zealand. Sylvan Scott on Fur Affinity with macro, micro, and hyperfiction stories. Shadowclaw Studios, check out our Facebook page for links to our gaming streams. The Feline Support Alliance. Mao for all, and all for Mao. It's okay. It's not bad. I'll take it. Jacket Airlines. We still and always will land on our feet. Silver Gatoman at patreon.com/Silver Gatoman. Cheetah Paws for a daily dose of bulgy arts. Support him at patreon.com/Cheetah Paws.
And a very special thanks to Blaze Fusky. Support for FurCast comes from Patreon, PayPal, and from listeners like you. To become a patron and learn more about supporting FurCast, visit furcast.fm/donate.
This is XBN.
once again. Here we are, under the stars. Do
This is FurCast on XBN. I hope you're enjoying the show this evening. That was Like the World Is New by Jeremy Blake off the album Juvenile Hyperobject. If you enjoy that, you can get that on his Bandcamp page. Jeremy Blake is also a furry. He's a snap. It's kind of disgusting, but he is a furry, and I love the music that he makes. And coming up next is even more furry music.
This is XBN.
Nothing is too bright that I can't turn it off. Nothing is too light that it can't bury me. I am terrified, I am paralyzed every time the dawn breaks. And when the neon glows again, every part of me, every part of me, every part of me begs to heal for you. Every part of me, every part of me, every part of me begs to be with you. And I swear I'll find my strength. And I swear I'll heal for you. Nothing deep that I'm in that you can't turn around. Nothing is so hard that you can't soften blows. I am trying now, I am digging out every time you need me. If not for you, I wouldn't be. Every part of me, every part of me, every part of me begs to heal for you. Every part of me, every part of me, every part of me begs to be with you. And I swear I'll find my strength. And I swear I'll heal for you. Every part of me, every part of me, every part of me begs to heal for you. Every part of me, every part of me, every part of me begs to be with you. Every part of me, every part of me, every part of me begs to heal for you. Every part of me, every part of me, every part of me begs to be with you.
Welcome back. That was Petrichor by Casey Lalone off the album Floating Rooms. You can get that stuff off Casey's Bandcamp page. In fact, small world, Casey's boyfriend is also known as 3N12, and that is the person that made the off-air animation on our website. So there you go. Small world. Anyway, I guess we're back. You brought something. What is this?
Something that you need to read.
What is all of this? There's a lot of these.
Can't see.
Helix Comics? Explain.
It's not Helix Comics. It's Transmetropolitan.
Transmetropolitan. A lot of them. Like hundreds of them.
It's the entire series.
Like, it's like a huge, like... Yeah, this is what they... Oh, first, focus. This is what they look like. So...
Where did you get these?
I've had them.
Oh.
Why? Where'd you get them? I hope they're not in order, by the way. I already messed that up.
They are in order.
They are in order? Well,
there's numbers on the top corner.
Oh, okay. Well, the first one's messed up then. Or number 6. Number 6 is unfortunately on the top now.
Number 8 has werewolves fucking over a fire hydrant.
Number what? 8? Let me see this. Let's see. That is 7. So number 8.
Yep, 8 comes after 7.
Is it not on the cover?
No, it's not on the cover.
Oh, well, why did you... You got me all excited there.
You can open it up. I mean, they are sealed, but they're sealed nicely.
I've never heard of this. Like, so tell us, like, about it. Like, what's the history? Where does it come from?
It's about... I don't even know how to explain it. It's culture.
Okay. Is it just an old comic series that was, like, popular or something?
Kind of say that.
Okay. Huh. It's very... Wow. Damn. This is like... It's all... Oops. There we go. There's the right camera. It's all in color and everything, these comics that I'm reading. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. So it's Transmetropolitan, apparently. So did you just randomly bring these in here to show me?
Kind of, but it's actually related to like the subject of the show a little bit.
Oh, it is?
Is there a subject of the show?
There's a subject of our show?
What?
Now you're learning creatively.
Other than I feel really short because you have that desk up really high.
Yep. You're welcome.
Yep. I gotta look into a microphone because I don't feel like putting it down.
It's a story of like a journalist that's trying to uncover the truths in the actual world.
Wow,
do you mean uncover?
Takes him a long fucking time, doesn't it? Judging by this huge stack of stuff.
But he's a fucking asshole to everyone.
Just so everybody can see how many of these there are. Each one of these is a separate comic book. And there's like a huge stack. If I just try to move my laptop out of the way here, you can see on the... It's a pretty big freaking stack of these things. So.
Get to it.
No.
You'll love this series. Like,
right.
Absolutely, positively love this series.
Okay.
It's probably one of the... So I don't read too many comics.
Yeah, I'm not much of a comic person either, but...
Probably one of the best comics I've ever read in my entire life.
Oh, God. When's it from? You know?
I think 90s? I'm not sure.
90s? Sure could look into it. Probably, I mean, it looks like it. I would assume by the number of them that they spanned a long period of time.
It has so many references in pop culture, too, that you probably have never known in so many different things.
Was it, like, really popular at the time?
Not so much. It's hard to say. It's yes and no.
Yeah.
It's like a cult classic type thing. Like, not many...
Jeez, Pharaoh, you don't know how to explain the crazy that is Transmet, says somebody in chat. So I guess...
No, I do. Exactly, because it's so out there that it's almost... I don't know how to even begin to explain it. Please, in the chat room...
Oh, somebody already pulled up the Wikipedia article here. So let's see. Transmetropolitan is a cyberpunk transhumanist comic book series written by Warren Ellis and co-created and designed by Derek Robertson. It was published by the American company DC Comics. Okay, so DC Comics from 1997 to 2002. The series was originally part of a short-lived DC Comics imprint Helix. But upon the end of the book's first year, the series was moved to Vertigo imprint, and DC Comics shut down the Helix imprint. Spider Jerusalem dedicates himself to fighting the corruption and abuse of power. So that's the name of the guy, apparently. Power of 2 successive United States presidents. Wow, we're getting there. And his filthy assistants strive to keep their word from turning more dystopian than it already is, while dealing with the struggles of fame and power brought about due to the popularity of Spider via his articles. Huh. It's kind of neat. Okay. I will. Yep, all the different volumes. Film adaptation? Oh, they talked about making one. I don't know if there actually was. Nope, they said no production was underway, and then a bunch of merchandise. Cool.
If I win the lottery, I would so fucking fund a movie of it.
It was that good?
I'm not even going to spoil anything for you. Like,
Okay.
I just want you to... Just reading the first one, I think you'll be hooked.
Okay. I'll try.
There's a little bit of violence in it, but it's enough that it shouldn't bother you too much.
Yeah. All right.
But it is...
Shall we sit down?
You could sit down.
You could sit down?
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
So I can actually have a microphone in my face instead of like above me.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Ugh. So anyway, so what are we doing now? We're doing...
I think you said you had an article.
I do have an article, actually. Let me jump over to that. There we go. Let me just find some music. Oh, I gotta switch the graphics to say that we're doing news again, apparently. News. There we go. There's the graphics. I think I just fucked them up. No, I didn't. I hit the right button. Cool. I need to fix that so that I can't break it by hitting the wrong button. Okay, and then we'll just get some music. I'm gonna do stupid music because this one's pretty ridiculous. This guy kept getting a bunch of weird shit on Amazon he never ordered. I've made several calls and I can't seem to get them to stop. Like a lot of folks this holiday season, Terry Miller has been receiving a barrage of packages at his doorstep all month long. The only problem is, he hasn't ordered a thing. According to NBC News affiliate WDIV, that's an interesting one, because we have WBIV, and they have WDIV. Huh. An untold number of Amazon boxes kept coming to Miller's house in Chesterfield Township, Michigan. Each is addressed to him with his name spelled correctly, cell phone number, and home address on the label, but he doesn't want anything to do with what's inside. We started receiving boxes from Amazon and I made several calls and I can't seem to get them to stop, Miller told WDIV. He has been getting the rogue packages for about 4 to 5 weeks, and they won't stop streaming in. When he hit up Amazon to see what the hell was going on, he said the company told him to just keep everything he got. There weren't any errand charges on his account, so why send them back? Ideally, he'd be raking in some primo shit, like a vape or some funky socks, but apparently all he gets is a bunch of junk. Quote, I opened a box to see what was in it, and it was just accessories for cell phones, Miller said. I got an antenna for a computer and a clothing bag. Since Amazon didn't seem too concerned about the rogue gifter sending Miller a bunch of phone cases and Samsung cleaning cloths, he reached out to the police for some help. There was no telling what might show up in his stoop next, and no one wanted to wind up like those online shoppers who somehow received 65 pounds of weed with their order, but even the cops couldn't figure out what was going on. They opened up the packages and stuff to make sure there wasn't anything illegal in there, Miller told WDIV4. The cop said, you're in the clear if anything should come up with this. Faced with an ever-growing mound of shit he has no use for whatsoever, Miller has been giving away as much as he can and trashing the rest. Some folks might be psyched to have a Secret Santa out there delivering surprises to them from nowhere. Miller, however, is over it. Quit sending them, he told WDIV4. I don't want the stuff. Huh. So they never figured it out.
Womp womp. I mean, he's getting free stuff. Who cares?
It's just
you can just give
weird.
it to...
Did like some rich guy just be like, I'm gonna go on Google and look this guy up and pick this guy and there you go, get shit. I don't know. Just weird. Anyway.
I want weird packages.
I kind of don't want weird packages. It seems annoying. Especially if it's like stuff that you gotta throw away. Like, that sucks. Like having to throw away a bunch of stuff that you get constantly. Like, I don't know. Like, if it was useful stuff, then okay.
I would hope it's like something like really random. Like a small part to something very specific that has no purpose for anything else.
Yeah, because then it's like a mystery. Like if it was like a bunch of puzzle pieces or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool.
Someone just linked me like dangerous news for deer. Forest puppies are endangered.
Wait, deer are endangered? Where?
Probably not the ones that we have.
I was gonna say.
No, due to the zombie deer virus has hit 24 U.S. states.
The zombie deer virus.
Yes.
E621.
Zombie
deer virus. No results yet.
Search zombie deer. You don't search for the virus.
Zombie deer. Oh, there's a few.
It's a bat.
Oh, it's a bat. It's so cute.
It's not a deer.
It's not a deer, though. They're all just deer.
Because they're all bats.
The hell? Oh, maybe their name is Zombie Deer. Oh yeah, it's an artist named Zombie Deer. and that's all they've done is bats.
So search zombie and deer. No, space. Zombie space deer.
Zombie deer. There's a few things.
Well, there's Bambi eating.
Yeah, there's like a. Oh, that's weird. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Oh, that's weird. The so-called zombie disease that is reported in deer, elk, and moose across 24 U.S. states, according to the new warning by the U.S. Center of Disease and Drug Control Prevention.
The walking deer? The walking deer.
What's the sound a deer makes? It's not bad.
It sounds like or something. I'm pretty sure.
Bleeding. It's bleeding.
I don't know if it's actually just flat out bleeding.
Is it? Maybe it isn't.
It might be just like a phone. I heard these kind of sound just like. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. There's also here. Here's our zombie deer right there.
Get it away!
You break like half the studio.
the cameras all fall down in like unison.
Yeah, like everything just falls off the ceiling. Just.
Oh, it fell again.
He's a zombie.
Yeah, it's a zombie.
How to attack it? You aim for the head. Aim for the antlers.
Yeah.
I feel like riding a zombie deer would be creepy though too.
It'd be like a zombie with handlebars.
It would be a zombie with handlebars.
I could ride my zombie with no handlebars.
I mean, you could put just like a muzzle on it and just like put like meat in front of it, like attach it to the handlebars, and it would
if they come at you, you just shine a light at them and they stop. That'd be the easiest zombie ever. You just take a giant like torch with you. And then you just go out into the woods.
Just saddle it up, put a muzzle on it, but then just hang meat off of its antlers, and you can always go forward.
He's bleeding out.
Oh, damn it.
The bleed of the dead.
This hurts. As of January 2019, at least 251 counties across the U.S. of northern Montana to southern Texas have reported the CWD in a free-ranging cervid. Members of the deer family. Farther afield, there are similar concerns for reindeer in Norway, Finland, and to the lesser extent, South Korea. To the lesser extent. Yeah, we don't care about reindeer in South Korea. They aren't Santa's reindeer. Those are in Finland. Scientifically known as chronic wasting disease, CWD, the contagious neurological disease gets its sensational nickname because of its effects on the brain of cervids, including North American elk, wapiti, red deer, mule deer, black-tailed deer, white-tailed deer, silka deer, reindeer, and moose.
And moose.
He's just actually a very big deer named Moose. He always gets mistaken for a moose. Name, it's very confusing, but it happens a lot. Deer have been struck with the disease after suffering from a drastic weight loss, abnormal behavior, stumbling, drooling, lack of coordination, aggression, excessive thirst, and fear of others. CWD is actually not believed by most to be the cause of the bacteria, virus, parasite, or fungi. Instead, it appears to be a prion disease, a group of neurodegenerative diseases caused by rogue misfolding proteins building up in the brain. Once the prion is formed, the rogue proteins can convert more of the normal proteins into their abnormal form, setting off a chain reaction that results in the buildup of proteins in the brain. Humans can suffer from the related prion disease known as Creutzfeldt-Jacobs disease. However, that's just one theory. Another theory claims that the culprit behind the disease is a bacterium called spiroplasm. It sounds pretty scary, but do you need to worry? Do you need to board up your doors and stock up on tinned food yet to prevent from the incoming horde? Of course not. Scientists don't fully understand this disease. It probably doesn't sound too reassuring, but there's no confirming evidence that can be transmitted to humans yet.
Okay.
All I could think of is that New Zealand film called Black Sheep. Have you watched it yet?
I have not even heard of it.
It is zombie sheep. I can't believe you've not seen Black Sheep.
FNT Fox 777 says South Korean deer might be Chinese white deer, which have fangs. So be concerned about them.
Fang-tailed deer.
Fang-tailed deer. That's great. Okay.
I'm just thinking like deer, dude, like bloody teeth deer, like. It's got like one hoof like upside down.
Its antlers are like not.
It's got like one leg like this, and it's just like coming at you like that.
Mm-hmm.
You go straight for your throat. That's what it does.
Straight for the jugular.
Straight for the jugular.
Straight for the jugular. Okay.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
So you didn't even block your jugular. You would have been dead.
I would have been dead.
Do it, Dad.
You would have probably turned into a deer.
Hot. Deer TF.
Then you'd be a bottom.
No shit. No.
Doesn't seem to affect cattle or other domesticated animals either.
It's like you transform into an animal. Ah, sweet, but you'd be a bottom. No.
I can learn. No, you can't. There's no top deer.
Are there any top deer?
Top deer.
Are there any though? If you're a top deer, can you like send us an email? We want to know if you exist.
Now I'm just picturing like top deer on like Top Gear.
I feel like the top deer would have to be like a rigger, because then like the antlers would be like bondage gear. So they would just like strap.
Can we make a show that's like Top Gear, but we just review deer?
Or what if they have like they have like strap-ons in each point, and they're just like fucking all with their head. You were taking a drink right at that time.
Biohazard in chat says we need to blow our deer. It's getting a bit soft.
I think I broke Pharaoh.
My deer can fuck so many. It's a 10-point fuck.
Or like each point, like it has like little micro furries like on it, just like stuck on it, and it's like. Mrr.
You don't like the 10-point fuck?
All I can think of is, hey, buckfucker, do you want to get your fuck on? It's a stag party where we
fuck from dusk till dawn.
Hey, yeah.
You might get a 12-point fuck.
I kind of want to play that.
So you beware of top deer.
Yeah.
12 subs and pound on a deer.
10-point fuck. Yeah.
Instead of a 10-point buck.
Only Bambi's dad is a top. I love somebody in chat. I know a deer that's a top. I love that so much. That is such a furry fucking does not make any sense out of context quote. I know a deer and they're a top. What? I'm gonna play this track.
Hey back fucker, do you want to get your fuck on? This is stag party, maybe fuck
such a
from
good
dusk
track.
to dawn. Hey back fucker, do you want to get your fuck on? This is stag party, maybe fuck from dusk to dawn. Hey back fucker, do you want to get your fuck on? This is stag party, maybe fuck from dusk to dawn. Hey back fucker, do you want to get your fuck on? This is stag party, maybe fuck takes a big shit.
Yeah, that track was good.
This is stag party, maybe fuck get on.
Anyway,
now I feel like there needs to be art.
Art of what? A zombie deer?
No. Like someone being fucked on each antler of a deer. It probably exists on E621.
I'm sure it does.
Can you search antler sex?
E621. Antler sex. Well, there's one. Kind
That's a bottom.
Yeah, it's a bottom. He's not a top.
Yeah, but space antler.
Antler penetration. Let's try that. Nope. Antler. I don't think they'd use the word fucking on E621. No. Antler.
Just search antler.
Antlers.
Just search antlers.
Antler. Let's try antler sex. Nope.
Search antler space anal. There you go.
Antler anal. Antler anal. Antler.
Space.
You have to do underscore.
No, you have to do an underscore for E621.
Well, then it's just gonna be a deer that's just getting fucked. Yeah. See, this is just. It's not. Oh, that's really cute. They look very happy.
It's a moose.
Yeah, is that a moose?
That's a moose on top of a deer.
The one was a deer.
The deer was the bottom.
Yeah, the deer was the bottom. Let's see this one. Oh, here's a deer that's a. Oh, that's a caribou. Caribou top, deer bottom. Yeah, deers are always bottoms.
You search deer top.
Deer top. There's one, and they're a bottom.
No, they're a power bottom.
One result. One result. Oh my god, that is insane.
But I feel like if you search Bambi's dad, that comes back as that result.
Bambi's dad.
There is some porn of it.
Bambi.
Just look up Bambi.
Let's do Bambi father. I mean, yeah, but then there's always little deer. So it's like the deer's only ever doming other deer. Yes. There's tons of stuff from Sigma X in here.
The problem is deer only dom other deer.
Yep. Like right here. Like look at this. Like see, there's one right there. There's another Sigma. It's all Sigma X art.
So he must be, maybe he's a deer top, or maybe he's fantasized about deer tops.
Let me see. Let's look at the rest of Sigma's art here. No, it's mostly horses and stuff. Nope, bottom. No,
deer bottom.
Bottom. Nope, no, bottom. No, I'm just not. Wait, oh! Yeah, there's a deer topping another deer. Let's see.
So our theory is that deers can only top other deers.
Yep. Wait,
they're so submissive on the chain of...
There's another one. I do like Sigma X's art. Sigma's art is really good. It's really hot art, but none of it involving... No. I almost thought I saw something, but no.
See, I don't think anyone's drawn, everyone being impaled on an antler. There's not a 10-point fuck out there.
See, we can make one.
I think there's not a 10-point fuck.
Look, we can make one.
So, okay, you know how there's double, triple, quadruple? What's 10? It's not quad. It's not
10,
hex.
10 sides.
Hex is 6.
Isn't it deci?
Deci or decky? It's a decafuck.
Yep. A decafuck. What's 12?
Nurok says, oh god! Nurok just sent me art. It's a deer topping. Oh, but it's a husky though, so I don't know if that counts. I mean, is that
like
a wolf,
CJ?
Though? It kind of does look like CJ, but I don't know. Well, thank you, Nurok, for the art. It's really hot. But I mean, so there you go.
Oh, it'd be a dodecafuck.
Dodeca. A decado.
12-point fuck is a dodecafuck.
Or the decado. I like decado.
It's not a decado. It's a dodeca.
Because it's a dodeca.
It's dodeca.
Yeah.
It's a dodecagon.
Dodeca.
Okay.
Oh my god, a 12-point fuck is a dodecagon. Dodeca fuck, I love it.
All right.
I learned something new today.
I have no words. Just nothing.
So
someone needs to draw a dodeca fuck.
Duodecaduple. Duodecaduple. Well, there's a lot of them. The chat room is great. Anyway, you have the rest of this article to read still.
A dodecagon is a 12-gon. 12-sided polygon.
Okay.
What's the max point buck you can have?
I don't know.
Like, how many antler probes does a deer have?
I think it can be 12. I think is the most. Usually.
Yeah. Oh, there's a 47-point deer.
There's a 40... what?
What does it look like?
New York Times. This must be radiation. White-tailed deer world record, a 47-point buck.
Wow.
That antler looks like it has like carpal tunnel.
Read the article. I want to know about zombie deer.
Oh, ew. I looked at pictures. It looks gross.
A max point buck is a 47-point buck.
That looks unhealthy.
What's a 47-sided polygon? Sorry, I need to know.
He's looking it up. He's Googling. Looking it up.
Can you have a 47-sided? Maybe you can only have a 46-sided.
I don't know.
I don't know what it would be called.
I don't know either.
Someone knows. Someone's a mathematician.
Yeah, somebody in the chat room will know.
Some questions just need to be answered.
Mm-hmm.
I still like Doe Duck a Fuck. Anyhow, the last part of it was in several locations where the disease is established, infection rates can exceed 10%. 1 in 10 deer, maybe a zombie, and localized infection rates are more than 25%. 1 in 4 have been reported, according to the CDC. The infection rates among the captive deer can be much higher, with a rate of 79%. Nearly 4 in 5 reported zombie deer from at least one captive herd.
All right.
How has no one drawn someone being impaled on every single antler?
I don't know.
Yeah, how is this like the one bit of furry porn that we've like discovered?
Did we create a porn?
Yeah, did we create a new
E621 tag?
Well, there's like a tail job.
Like how many? How
like
much,
a prehensile tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either fucks you or you
there's also tail. There's also tail vor.
There's tail vor.
There's tail vor. There's multiple people being double penetration, or there's being like double penetration from like a hemipenis. And then there's like 2 people being fucked by like one part of the hemipenis and the other part of the hemipenis. But there's no antler fucking.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that antler fucking isn't like... Are we are we searching E621 incorrectly? Can someone let us know if we're using E621 incorrectly? I mean, because it could, it's
Are we using this porn wrong?
Are we using this porn wrong?
I searched Rule 34 of antler porn and I can't find any.
So it's so weird. Like, how are we...
I'm trying to find like antler porn. I can't find antler porn. It's got to exist. I'm just.
It has to.
Yeah. I don't know.
I searched Rule 34 antler penetration. The first things that come up was death by penis, cock fucking, impossible fit, and Adam Wan.
Adam Wan. Oh, that's good. I love how he's on there. Somebody just linked us something in chat. Oh my god.
It exists in real life, but no one has drawn it.
Why did I click it?
But that's like self-fucking.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if that counts.
I don't want to click
it. And there's still a bottom.
On themselves. Can't even top themselves.
Can't even top themselves. Paradox, aren't you supposed to know perfectly how to navigate E621 as a furry? Isn't that part of the furry initiation test? I mean, maybe. Somebody says I found a video on Pornhub.
Oh, why?
Is it like a human fucking antlers? Like,
I'm very confused.
Well, now you gotta click it. If they sent you a video, you gotta click it.
They didn't.
They didn't yet.
Yeah,
they just said that they have a video.
Yeah. Oh, I am tired.
I'm tired too.
I'm really tired. Yeah. You guys want to call it a night?
Yeah.
All right.
We do some calls after.
All right. We can. Yeah, we can do some calls. Some calls. Oh God.
Sounded so weird.
It's a great sound.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that mic stand needs some WD-40, I think.
Oh my god. That would be a great binaural, like...
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Pornhub, let's see.
Oh, I don't want to click it.
No, oh, it's just somebody using an antler. That doesn't
Into
count.
a vagina.
That doesn't count. You can't use the antlers that, no.
You can't use a vagina.
No. It's gotta be, like the deer has to be doing it.
Else he's still a bottom.
Yeah. And they're still technically a bottom even then.
Because that's the top. He's doing all the work. It's just fucking the antler.
It's just head. It's like a blowjob, but different. Moving on. I've been your host, Paradox the Red Wolf.
We've been curious about antler jobs.
I've been your host, Nico.
I've been your fabulous blue fox, dodecafuck, Pharaoh.
What have I created?
Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for the post show. Remember, there is no show next week because kerfluffle.
We'll be in water.
So if it was a 12-person orgy, would it be a dodecafuck?
Good night, everybody.
I don't know.
Yeah.